Hello and welcome, my dear students, to my channel Mathematics Made Easy. This is Ms. Ruchika, welcoming all my grade 8 elite math students to today's session. Today we are covering lesson 1.5, solving equations involving absolute values, and this is page 101 of the math book. Today's learning objective would be to solve absolute value equations. So let's dive into the video and see what we are learning today. Okay, so this is a question on absolute value function. It is denoted by these brackets. So if you have something, some expression inside these brackets like 2t minus 4, absolute value is equal to 8, it denotes it's an absolute value equation. Why it's an absolute value equation? Because it has the absolute value function and inside is an expression involving a variable. Now here the unknown variable is t, so we have to find the value of t. Now whenever you have absolute value function, as you know, there are two cases which arises. Case 1, that the expression inside the absolute value, that is 2t minus 4, is positive, so it's equal to 8. And case 2, where the expression inside the absolute value 2t minus 4 is equal to negative of 8, the negative value. In each case we solve for t. So 2t, you have to take the minus 4 on the other side to solve the equation. So 8 plus 4, this is 12. So 2t is equal to 12. Therefore t is 6 here. That's one solution. Next solution, 2t is equal to minus 8. I take this minus 4 on the other side. It changes sign and becomes positive. So this is, you subtract and put the sign of negative. So negative 4. And therefore the second solution is minus 4 divided by 2 minus 2. So the two solutions that you have got is t equal to 6 and t equal to minus 2. Now these two solutions, always you are going to get, in case of an absolute value equation, two solutions. Now you have to graph the solution on the number line. So t equal to minus 2 and 6 are the two solutions. This is called solution set. And the solution we are going to now graph on the number line. So this is minus 2 point. So I draw a red dot here and 6, which is here. So this is the graph of the solution set. Now remember that absolute value of a function like this always denotes the distance. So if it is a distance, it cannot be negative. Now the question is, which statement must be true for the solution of this equation ax plus b absolute value is equal to c to be empty set? This is called the empty set. How do you draw the empty set? You put a 0 and cut it into half. So this empty set means it does not have any solution. So it is asking you, when is this equation having no solution? Because if it does not have any solution, the solution set would be empty. So that is only possible if the absolute value is equal to a negative value. As you know, it is representing distance, and distance cannot be negative. Distance is always positive. It is always increasing. So the answer would be C. That is, if C is negative, the solution will be the empty set. Let's do a word problem. This is important. I will first read it for you. It takes approximately 6 minutes for a skydiver to land after she jumps out of a plane. Give or take 30 seconds. So give means negative, take means positive. And 6 minutes it is taking for her to land out of the plane. What is the range of time in seconds? So the unit which is asked is in seconds. Therefore, we convert 6 minutes into seconds. Now 1 minute is 60 seconds. So 6 minutes would be 6 multiplied with 60 seconds. So that is 360 seconds. Okay. What is the range of the time in seconds it could take the skydiver to land? That is what you need to find. Now, in a word problem, wherever you see give or take, it means plus and minus. So you will be reminded of the absolute value function. and the person is taking how many minutes to land down? 6 minutes or 360 seconds. So if x is the time in seconds that the skydiver takes to land, then absolute value of x minus 360 is equal to plus minus 30, because give or take 30 seconds, so it is equal to 30. Now you can solve it into two parts. Case 1, when the absolute value x minus 360 is equal to positive 30, and case 2, where x minus 360 is equal to minus 30. So solve, x will come out to be 360 plus 30. It goes on the other side, changes sign. So this is 390 seconds. And if you have negative, then this goes on the other side, becomes positive. So 360 minus 30, that will be 330 seconds. So what is the range now? You had to give the range of time in seconds. Range is always minimum to maximum. So your answer would be 330, small first and then the big one. So this is the range. It is in seconds for the time that the skydiver takes to land. So remember, this question was solved using absolute value function. This is absolute value function. And how do you know that you have to solve it? Give or take is given. So 30 seconds means plus minus 30. So when you are giving when you are taking 30 plus 30, when you are giving 30 minus 30. So this is how you solve the question. Let's practice a few word problems. So absolute value is given. In case 1, it will be positive. In case 2, it will be negative. So you can solve. Negative 2q is 3 minus 4, or negative 2q is, 3 minus 7. So it is minus 4. Negative negative becomes plus. So q is 4 divided by 2, which is 2. Let's solve this one. Negative 2q is equal to negative 3. This goes on the other side, negative 7. So this is negative 10 divided by negative 2 becomes positive. So 5. So q is 2 and q is 5 for this question. Let's do another one, 16th. Now here you might get a fraction. So let's see what answer is coming. So first case, when it is positive, you have to find C. Take 3 on the other side. 1 plus 3 is 4. So 5C is equal to 4. So C is 4 divided by 5. So you get a fraction. You can also convert this to decimal. Let's do other case. 5C minus 3 is minus 1. This is the case 2. This was case 1. Now case 2. So again 5C is equal to, take minus 3 on the other side, minus 1 plus 3, which is 2. So C is equal to 2 divided by 5. So these are the two solutions. Last question that we'll do is question 14. Try remaining question yourself. So here the two cases would be n plus 2 is equal to minus 1 and n plus 2 is equal to plus 1. Okay, you can take plus 1 before and minus 1 later also. It will not change the answer. So minus 1 minus 2 is minus 3. 1 minus 2 is minus 1. So the solution is minus 1 and minus 3 for this question. I hope you have understood how to solve absolute value equation. This is all for today's session. See you in my next class. Bye students.